Welcome everybody to the journey of one of the most formidable predators of its era. In order to survive in this dangerous world, we will have to learn when to fight and when to retreat. Not gonna lie, that sounds terrifying. Oh wow, that sounds like a lot of them. Yeah, that's a lot. It's like I'm watching a documentary. I'm actually glad that we weren't seen, because that allowed us to observe the potatoes in their natural environment. Anywho, time to move on and explore. We wanted to go to Highlands, and in order for us to do that, we would have to first pass through Northeast. This time around, it didn't seem like there was anything at Northeast, so we continued our adventure. But as soon as we arrived at Highlands, we had the first encounter with the so-called Diabloceratops. Well, he may have been small, but he definitely did some damage. And also we needed food. Sounds like a dino and a stego have a conversation. I'm just gonna mind my business and eat this dibble. After finishing our delicious meal, it was time to replenish our water. But then... yeah, that's definitely a Cera. We tried to scout and see what was going on below us, but it was pretty obvious at this point. There were two of them and we were alone. And this is the perfect example that if you want to live, sometimes you have to retreat. And that's exactly what we did. We grabbed some water, and then it was time to move away from this beautiful place. We didn't travel very far when we heard some large stumps. Okay, there's multiple of them. Let's see if we can do something here. Oh my god, I can't move. Yeah, I'm out. That actually hurt a lot. We're definitely on red. Seems like we will have to pick our targets more carefully next time. We healed up after our last encounter. And then we were on the move once again. But on our way to the Hillside Pond, Seems like we met a blockade. Yeah, no thank you. I've seen what your kind can do to us. Let's continue our adventure. We carefully approached the pond, looking out for any possible dangers. Seems like the coast is clear. And shortly after that, we saw something swimming in the distance. It was a fairly sized stegosaurus who either crashed or wanted to become something else. So we grabbed his body and took it to the shore. Having a full stomach definitely feels nice. The next day found us patrolling the same area. We could probably walk through these beautiful forests all day long. And as we were scouting for other dinosaurs to match our forces against, we heard a lot of commotion. So naturally, we went to investigate. Okay, what's happening here? Popcorn time. I don't know what their situation was, but looks like we have a winner. It also means he is low. Let's see if we can get behind him. That was a mistake. There we go. There's nothing much that he could have done, because the situation favored us, at least this time around. After our last encounter, we did a silly mistake. Silly but costly, because it almost costed our life. Yeah, we're back on red health, that's for sure. After we healed up, we met another Carno, and we were already looking for our next target. And judging by the sounds, we were definitely not alone around these parts. Okay, this could mean trouble. Oh wow, there's too many things around here. You know how I said at the beginning of the video that we should learn when to fight and when to retreat? I think this is a good moment to retreat. After that, our teammate found a lonely dilo, a more manageable target, or at least that's what I thought. Okay, this is not good. Envenomated in the middle of the night and with lots of dilos around. Yeah, let's bounce. We found a safe spot, God knows where. And we stayed there until the venom disappeared. There we go, finally. That was actually scary. I'll probably have second thoughts from now on, attacking dilos in the middle of the night. Next we arrived at South Plains, found a dead Dibble, and it was time to check our growth. It seems we reached adulthood, but we were nowhere near a full adult. We then saw a little Dibble, who probably crashed in the water, so we just left it alone. Yeah, there's definitely something there. Oh, it's a little Ceratosaurus. Well, I think we'll leave him be. He will live to fight another day. And as we approached Middlebrush Pond, we noticed something that's pretty rare. A dino who was trying to make its way to the river at South Plains. So naturally, we followed him, carefully trying to not make any sound, and waiting for him to get further away from the water. Eventually, he spotted us, but it was too late. We started chomping away his health, bit by bit. Seems like he tagged us as well. At this rate it shouldn't be much longer. Yep, we're trading shots. There we go. The job is done. Next, we wanted to see what swamp has to offer, so we got moving. But as we were admiring the beautiful sunset, we made another silly mistake. Oh my god, we're back on red health. I should have activated the night vision. That's what you basically get if you're not paying attention in this game. We healed up once more, then it was time to check out swamp. And there we found a bunch of Dibbles and a little steg. We also got to try firsthand the stego's new swing. Seems like they won't go down without a fight, that's for sure. Also, they are making it hard for us to find an opening by playing the defensive game very good. Seems like they're maintaining a good formation, And overall, they're a tight herd, which we appreciate. So I think we will leave them alone, because they've successfully fended off against a larger predator, and that's not an easy achievement. We couldn't find anything else at Swamp, so we took one last look, and then it was time to move on. This game is so beautiful. There are some moments where I just can't get enough of it. I could walk like this and admire the sceneries all day long. It's truly something else. It seems like slowly but steady we're getting close to East Plains. What's this? Oh, this is an adult Diablo. He seems to be too defensive though, because there's no way I can face tank him. Then again, it's a very good strategic move. Yeah, I think I will just leave. What's that? Are there more Dibbles? Oh wow, that's a Dibble train. It seems like I stirred up the hornet's nest. Yup, they're chasing. Everywhere you look, there seems to be a Dibble waiting for you. Okay then, let's give this a go. Yep, never mind. There are just too many. Let's leave the hornets alone. Well, that was an adult. Don't mind me, I just want the deer. Yeah, those are definitely 3 adults. Nothing much that we can do against a wall of horns. Plus it seems they have backup. Not that they needed it. Yep, I think it's better if we just leave. As the night came, we couldn't help but notice once again how beautiful this game was. We haven't left the area completely when we heard a familiar sound. Yeah, that's a Pachy, alright. So we stayed hidden in the bush, waiting for an opportunity. And after we carefully scouted them a bit, the opportunity presented itself. There we go, one less Pachy. We're just gonna wait for that Dibble to leave and then we can eat in peace. But it seems someone beat us to it. After we ate everything that we could, we wanted to check on those Dibbles one last time. Because of that, we figured out why they were so aggressive in the first place. And that is because they were nesting. And as I was about to find out, you don't mess with Dibbles who nest. Message received, loud and clear. After we healed up a bit, we drank some water, and then it was time to move to northeast. But on our way there though, mistakes were made. Oh my god, that was so close. Too close for comfort, that's for sure. Let's go and heal up again. Looks like we're finally making our way to northeast. At the first glance, it didn't seem like there was much around this place, but this time though, appearances were deceiving. We're not full health. Well played, Sarah. Now it's my turn. He has good moves. He keeps evading my shots. Okay, this doesn't look good for us. We are nearly done. There's nothing much we can do at this point except run. If he chases us again, this could be it. Oh, actually we're not doing that bad. I mean, it could have been worse, that's for sure. It seems like the bleeding stopped, and there's no sign of that Sarah. Probably he's tending to his wounds, just like we are. Also, it looks like we will live to fight another day. Throughout our journey though, We had some situations where it was definitely better to know when to retreat rather than stay and fight and probably die in the process. So thank you very much everyone for watching this video, for being here, and if you haven't already, consider subscribing or liking the video. See ya in the next one!